trying to see if he can find an angle here with the USP. TeSS making his way forward now with the long take. Down catches one, waiting and baiting for that moment. Now Dexter forced to be sandwiched in alongside FiKu. Heroic attack on two fronts to the B site. They'll put bullet hell down towards Dexter's position. FiKu hold his angle here out towards the cross, maybe even looking for that player. Near frag, meanwhile in the library against Cadian, and Cadian puts down a 5 on 3 now for the heroic side. FiKu hunting desperately for this kill against Down, who's just pressuring him, doing damage. 33 HP against the kit carrier, and the kit is down and out of the round. Dexter, one of 2 players remaining, does get a trade at last, but it's come in too little too late. Sent in to try and force him forward into actual contact. FiKu's the man to get the kill on Down. Dexter drops the bomb, flashes forward to regain that bomb control, but Dexter ain't missing. Yabi finally gets a trade, but the heroic side have been reduced to 2, and Dexter is still standing for more frags. Doesn't get Yabi. The trade is good for him, and the bomb should get planted for that. Footsteps being heard on that part. Kane is still silent. He's still holding for contact. Gets that shot, but Nexa gets his teammates, and now he's alone, pinned in a corner, unawares of the second CT, who's also inbound from the construction control. Saw those shots coming in, tried to flick back with a ridiculous angle, didn't quite connect it, and it'll be a first round for OG. Yeah, frag or jump face caught info. FiKu backed up, and here frag finds the face on KD, and FiKu adjusts towards Down. A crossfire is locked. That is confident from OG.
Think about flashing forward. Heroic are gonna go.
Neo frag only gets a single pick. The pistols managed to overwhelm him. Happy there with the AK support. Down sponged the damage now. Here they come into the B site. FiKu behind the smoke, trying to find his angle, and Down gets the eagle shot. Cadian's extended all the way out towards the outskirts of the site. Jump face from Flames has seen them. Cadian gets his kill, looks for Dexter as well, and a single AK, but added up towards 2 is now bringing all the rifles together for Heroic.
So much B influence from Heroic in this first half, and once again it comes through with the trade quickly. FiKu can't find anything.
More pin flashes over, leans forward. Next to holds, TeSS gets caught. Advantage gained, doubled up by the AWP as Dexter continues to prove the point. Only gets a double for it though. Cadian backing around when the AK picked up. Did spot the player over at box, but is unaware of the second man of the site. Now seen them both.
It's all about trying to cut the rotates, try and manipulate those rotations. Even the orb could be trapped outside.
Gets TeSS regardless, double up against Yabi. Shush up close and personal with Dexter. Isn't missing a shot until Cadian faces him, and still he gets the quick scope. This guy's just on fire. He's just on absolute fire right now, and OG. Heroic time after time. Very confident with his banana takes and his B hits. FiKu and Dexter will hold down the 2-for-1. They do lose FiKu. Dexter's caught off by Yabi though, so now not infallible. 3-on-3. At 3 HP to the follow-up HE as well. Flash is coming in, Flames tanks that nade, but leans in against such low HP on the T-side line, but still Cadian gets the kill. TeSS hiding away at Coffins. 2 standing for OG, and just the time's tick too far for them to get the retake. The best they're looking for is exit frags, which Nexa and Near frag will stick around for. TeSS caught, that's 1 pick. 2 more out towards CT though. Yabi down, Cadian will also look to try and drop. M4 of Nexa stands to receive. Burst through, shush, kill found. Flashes forward, Nexa damaged up as Yabi makes his way in, and Nexa continues to face forward. Nexa tagged up, Yabi killed off. 2's 1 left standing here for Heroic. It's all on Cadian.
It's all about the flashes and trying to get that molly down towards either Porch or towards Pit. Dexter has to try and fight.
That's what he does. First kill found, no more than that. Shush catching him with a very quick trade. Down caught to 50 points of health by the HE of Flame. Allowing him to walk up towards long, but still finds that pick back. Meanwhile, Yabi acting out of the apartments. Nexa now alone, but backup is quick to rotate. He needs to stand and fight for the time being. Get at least back to the man advantage. You can't quite do it. Shush puts him out of commission. FiKu chases down 1. Damage has been done to all 3 players of Heroic, but they hold the man advantage here.
Now Yabi could just count on the information. You can see the way that Shush is out, and now for OG, it's whether they can force Yabi into the open.
They can force Cadian out to the open as well. Both players inbound from apartments. Yabi gets the diffuser, and FiKu now left alone for the 3K clutch. Gets that headshot, nice and effective. Whereas the second man in the exact same position, and Cadian will make it a close half affair. It's been a really good matchup from both teams. Back and forth with a single round up for OG. Taps of Cadian not quite landing on the next face. Flames close. Nexa ready. Shush backing up. Cadian caught off. Shush gets both those headshots. Nexa and FiKu. Now just Nexa alone. Caught out position. Backstab being attempted, but that bomb's been planted towards the back corner. So now that he reveals himself, they'll get on the defuse. They'll win this pistol round pretty effectively. Even stand with a TK to make it a little bit closer for OG. smoke to work with the flashes in and make their way around the outside. Stown still tries to stand and fight, but Flames gets that kill. Now Kane and Yabi on the defensive line, losing their forward contact, and now to hold the back. 18 seconds. Heroic has still stopped this with a very nice hurdle and dropped the bomb at the right moment. Kane and Yabi with those 2 kills, and now Shush charges forward with TeSeS in the back. Okay, that's all right. I don't know where their Flames with a drive-by shot. 3-on-3 situation. TeSeS knows that he's close, and Dexter's Deagle gets a little bit dangerous against Down. The low HP individual still dead to the hands of the air. Grillil. Nexus SMG comes up to a 2-on-2, so bomb can commit, get planted, and the money bonus will be pretty positive here for the OG side, but both individuals going to burn, get gooshed up in the case of Flames, and the retake will be on for Heroic.
Acadian trying to see if he can set himself up with that extra piece of util. They've got another incendiary to try and see if they can force players out to the open.
Both held at default. They've actually made their way back into the apartments. Second one back to the back boxes. Down makes his way up. Nexus caught the kill. Now this becomes doable here for OG. 3 kills for Nexa, and Cadian looks like he's going to look for exits in the save.
Dexter's getting a little bit more support around him when it comes to some of the numbers. Hoping for an aggressive play to come down from mid. It will happen, but Cadian strikes out first. Stown's not there onto Fiku though.
One of the best 5-7 plays we've seen this RMR. And Flashed Out still gets Flames. That's one decent kill. Headshots to line up against Neo Frag. It's about to happen, isn't it? No. Nexa holds his nerve, as does Fiku, but Yabi's out for the 1v2. Tag to 19. Nexa on 28. Nexa's fallen away. Bomb in his sights, I believe. I think it might have been planted away from the back corner. So in theory, Yabi could stick the whole defuse from here. 10 seconds to it, though. Needs a kit. He hasn't got one. Dead to Nexa. Wins it.
Very slow. And this is a good-looking crossfire. Shush is looking up to the apartments, but needs to look back down short.
Yeah, frag, tagged. Now it's the Deagle. Caught off in the center of the site. I believe seen there by Fiku. Molotov sent with flashes going over. Back up is quickly here for Heroic. Deagle shot against Neo Frag. Gets him. Dexter quick to respond to the 3-on-3.
M4's coming in quickly from that Brackus position. Heroic are going to try their hand at this.
Back, spray through, not quite a kill. Stan actually turns that M4 into a double up at last. Fiku trying to challenge him. Next trying to look around that corner. 3-on-2 still for Heroic. They have the numbers game, but the firepower isn't there, but their kills certainly are. And away from the apartments as the player starts to walk up, still turned in towards Fiku. That's a kill. Cadian Orb on site. Heroic on the rotations as well. Taps to the USP. Shush able to hold out against Flames. Yabi gets a headshot before he falls. Instant trades from Nexa and Dexter, but TeSeS makes his way in. Nexa caught towards the outside. Gets that one. Kills down.
And that's about stalling potential. Cadian has to find that opener with the Orb and then fall back to safety.
He holds. Flash misses. Nexa dead as a dodo. Stown with a spray through. Kane also locks out a secondary. Pick back. The flick's not there, but Stown's spray is.
And this is well read, though. You've already got a 4th player on the rotate.
Flashbang catches players in the open, though. TeSeS going to get overwhelmed. Yabi holds down the CT cross only for a moment. Neo Frag dealt with by Stown, who continues his spray. Not quite 3K. Kane's got a P250, but running right into the hands of Nexa, who will get that spray back to a 1-on-1. Bombs on site. It's onto the clutch here.
Next up, we've seen him in these positions before. We know how strong he can be in clutches.
Smoke down a CT and almost won the fight against Shush. Yabi and Shush peeking in. Fiku caught first. Follow up from TeSeS as well, and this is a confident lockout. The rifles, the M4s winning every single fight they find. Neo Frag next up to the chopping block, found by Yabi. Dexter, a 1-on-5. He has been lights out in this map, but this even is a clutch too much for him. 16-11 for Heroic. This will be their map going their way.
7 rounds in a row to continue that streak, to continue the dominant affair. What a showing this has been towards the tail of the second half, and how much this must mean from Heroic to get started, to be in an uncomfortable position where OG have even got a lead to bounce back with that style of game.
And they'll charge up towards Alley 4. TeSeS tries to make his move in. Has one player to find. Neo Frag and Flames get those kills. 3 on the trot, 1 traded back for Shush. Bomb will get planted.
Try and get that down. Stown and Co just trying to see if they can muster anything up. There's even a backstab coming through from Fiku.
One back for Sjuush at least, 3 on 2, but you're right, that backstab's going to be the big thing for them. No eyes set towards Elevator, and he waits for his chance. Sjuush slowly being grabbed up upon. He's going to evade the ire of the block shot. Oh, he almost misses the head, but he does get it in the end. Down, not even being seen. There's one headshot back for him, and the second diffuse kit not for him though. Needs to try force Nexus out. Shoulder bait sees him out in the open, aggressing forward, and Nexus won the round at this stage. Down hasn't got time. Will try hunting for the pick back and won't get it. It's a pistol for OG.
And for Heroic, just looking for some exit frags, trying to keep this round a little bit more expensive.
What? Okay. That was a little bit random for BQ, a little bit twitchy, and it's going to cost them quite a lot here. This is an expensive round. What you can do with Yabi support, 2 players of the crossfire. I think a counter these back and they all line up for Kalian and Yabi to come back for Neofrag, but it's an advantage for Heroic.
And they'll be happy with what they've achieved there. Even Fiku trying to see if he can come out from the B stage. You've got a player out to white, swinging into the open. Sjuush would have seen him.
Sprays through, trying to catch Fiku, still M4, engages, burst up, there goes the man. Neofrag at 10 points of HP for the ace clutch, that's not going to happen at all. Heroic winning this round from the word go, it seems.
HE placement towards default. Going to do some decent damage onto Sjuush, and with the molly too, he's going to have to be very defensive. This opens up a chance for a bomb plant of Neofrag.
Concern's going to be Stown more than anything else. Sjuush is caught, but Stown quick to respond. Nice play from Sjuush in this case. Flash time away from Stown. There with the lineups, doing so much damage despite being blind. Sjuush deals with that backstab. Now it's all of the 3 players in from the alley control. TeSeS up close, sees them all, and lines up with Kadian's double to make it a second round for Heroic. 2 players walking into the stairs. Sjuush. Okay, set. Flashes over Martov's in. All falls forward. Sprays a little bit awkward. So Dexter and Flames can overwhelm the B site. 5 on 3. No one else is here. Rotations or bust for Heroic.
And TeSeS got to try and get those utility usages incorrectly. The HE and the Incendiary to go down to default.
Good nade. Kadian doesn't check the forward corner though. Flames reinstates the man advantage for OG. Another HE to land towards that man. So decent utility damage to reduce them and try to set up the retake still for Heroic. One more player that's also low in Dexter. Stands and fights in the boost up though. TeSeS looking around towards quad. The smoke's in the way, will stop his vision, but nobody's there in the first place.
Pop flash coming through from Stown. TeSeS is going to have to pop off the back of it.
Moving in. Doesn't see Nexa, doesn't see Dexter. He sees Nexter now. Dexter, HP element engaged upon, spray through. TeSeS goes out. Nexa wins that fight and Stown now has to save. No choice in the matter. They are aware of him still. Fiku checks it, headshot gain, Nexus low, Dexter up to task with the crossfire of Sjuush. Let this man for this whole thing, drop the bomb. Incendiary or Nexus will drive him back, he can't stick around there. 4-5 still alive for Heroic, still no casualties for OG. Now Nexus in a 1-on-5 himself. Contact TeSeS, gets domed in, Neofrag. Wins that fight. All important start, but better pull off the Stown with a crossfire locked out. Nexa responds, but Yabi holds the line and holds the round for Heroic. Frag found out towards, I believe, the ramp default or the alley default. Shot connects. Oh, what a shot to follow suit. Yabi now striking to the defense. He's got teammates in towards mid. Does barely even see Flames and gets caught off as the flash starts to fade. Sjuush, backside, forced away. 3 on 2 as Fiku domes one back in towards mid. Stown with a responsive. OG trying to make a lot of noise and raise hell here towards the B site. Nexa needs to be the damage dealer though. High HP and he finds Sjuush on a decent spray. They have no idea that this backstab's inbound. We'll start to consider it soon. Yes, Flames will check it. Gets killed off anyway, 1-on-1. Nexa stands for the 2K. Stown stands for the 3. Looks around, checks the site. Oh, barely loses the fight. To start off this round for Heroic's advantage. Of course, 60 seconds past it. Shot does get found. Neofrag, first to fall. Kadian put the smoke up towards sandbags. Dexter very quick. Oh, he landed that as well. What a shot.
All about these initial cracks, these initial entries, and Kadian's still holding super aggressive towards alley.
Oh, Stown sees the pop out towards the ramp entrance. Fiku trades it. TeSeS there with a lockout against 2. As you mentioned, no Kevlar, no utility. This should be easy for Heroic. Sjuush will make it so alongside Yabi's double. OG slow walking into the ramp default up towards ramp and top. Kane's going to get forced back. His footsteps to be heard. He's got his knife pulled out. Thinking it's going to be easy. Fiku with a kill back, but Yabi with 2, making it a triple. Blocking out against everybody seeing Neofrag's shoulder. Continues to spray until he runs out of ammo, which will cost him his life. A 2-on-2. Flames is set for the backstab, but the CTs have the bomb. Have to account for this mid position. The nade sent towards Neofrag, and now Stown checks it. Flames almost wins that fight.
And they know what's going on. They know this backstab's involved. And now for Neofrag, he's got to pull more distraction from Flames to be able to get that bomb and to get it planted. Get themselves in a post plant.
Wraps over. Flames going to get caught. Dead. Neofrag still to clutch. And then low HP here for Heroic. This is entirely doable for this AK. Wraps around, looks over, Vincere is sent towards sandbags, but he's very far away from that. Sees the bomb, sees the diffuser, gets shushed, perfect headshot. Nade out towards Stown, forced forward to the AWP. No kits on him, he's got it on his dead teammate here. Back to peak. Oh, and Neofrag wins the fight. It's a quadra.
Towards the tail end of this first half with success. Nade's going back and forth. It's up again.
Next just have to walk straight out, get that kill. Yabi in the corner. Doesn't get the kill on Neofrag. Katie with only 1 to return, and Heroic have been locked out of this one. Forced to save. Backstabs from mid of Flames. Will try hunt them after the fact. Into alley. Flames, Neofrag, and Fiku. The 3 individuals that will try their walk. Cadian backing up Yabi. Smokes down. TSS SMG gets that 1. No more than that. AWP of Cadian going to provide support at the edge of the smoke. Flash is turned into Neofrag with his back turn, but a player up towards ramp can get that trade. Indeed he does, with Fiku striking on Cadian. It's all Shush now on the retake. Bomb plant will be secured. He makes his move.
Shush is going to start walking up. Fiku has not seen him just yet. It's all about the reposition.
Just to the spray, does not see the player at sandbags. Tried to turn back at the shot, but doesn't quite connect it. Nexa beats him to the punch, and indeed it will be OG up by a single round, just like it was in the first map up. Yabi in position, holding the Glock down. They're trying to swing forward, get Nexa potentially into a ninja position. Cadian, Neofrag, Yabi, Nexa, Cadian gets his kill. Dexter responded to top of white, and Flames on the backstab put down by Shush. It's a pistol for Heroic. Trying to charge forward, flashes through. Flames, Eagle watching. Matt and Tesses having his backs turned towards him, and just like that, Heroic turned the whole situation around, forcing him back. Neofrag is the man to take the damage with the ramp default. Dexter into the engagement, and Yabi gets that kill. Looks for Nexa, and sprays him down the same. That is a sick sequence.
So much impact off of the back of that. You can see the slight distraction from the rest of his teammates out from ramp. You've now got Shush and Co acting towards a B stairs and right to the head of Fiku. Well, this is done. This is 11.
1 man's been seen. 2 men been seen now by Shush. Out towards mid, Cadian does cut Fiku off in the rotations. A backstab from Nexa though. Rifles to get gained, and they run straight into him. He gets the kill against the bomb carrier. Confusion from Shush, wasn't expecting that. Stown recovers it, but it's still a 3-on-2 for OG, and the rotation's coming in quick to the B sites.
And Cadian has to try and get some entries. Try and put some pressure down onto the CTs getting into position. And that's it. They might still fall after time though.
Pushing in ahead of the smoke. Does see 1, but only a leg shot gained against him. Flames will be the man to fall. Next upgrade to the M4. Downgrading, I guess you could say, but to engage at close range against Down is the better weapon. He still loses the fight anyway. 5-on-3 for Heroic.
This isn't looking good. Not good at all for OG. And Stown's going to try and sell him on the A-fake. He's going to try and pull as much distraction over here as possible.
Haven't seen anything on Neofrag. Next, I might think that he's back out towards alley. Or he might just up the backstab instead. Fiku seeing utility come in, gets a spray on 1 man, needs to win a fight against the second, and he's defended B successfully. A counter rotate comes back, but Neofrag is in, and Cadian takes him right back out.
And look at how far Stown is up to that A site. He can get into Sniper's Nest. I don't think OG will have an idea of just how aggressive he can be.
Cleared all angles, nothing stopping him from pushing forward here. Make their way forward. Gun barrel seen just so quick. Fiku. Cadian just throw a smoke off the building.
Yeah, they get another lurk one. It's okay.
Okay, I was a little bit confused what he was trying to achieve there. What he achieves against Flames certainly is fantastic, but Neofrag's Deagle claps back against 2, only 2. Stown trades to a 3-on-3, and now the walk from Shush makes his way up the B stairs. 2 mollies sent, Fiku backs up, flash in, swings, sprays, very open against Yabi. Nexa tagged low, Fiku gets a secondary kill, but Yabi is in with a response. Nexa, such low HP, Yabi could line up 2, gets the first, not the second. Flames holds the line, 10 seconds to get the bomb down here. It's pretty open up, Flames could deny it at this stage. The flash is through, and he does stick it, but it's all Tessus. 6 HP on the clutch, 1-on-3, can't make it happen. OG in with 10. They found their second round in the half though, and that might be the bigger concern for them. stack up this CT side. Need to break the back of Heroic, flashes forward, one man at sandbags, NeoFrag and Yabby go back and forth, NeoFrag known at tops, aggress Bond, and Dexter's nail get a pick back of his own, Shush caught off, reduced to 1 now. Stown, 1 on 4, bomb drop for OG, and it looks like they will have a second in a row.
NeoFrag with the lockout defense towards that top of ramp.
Yabby could even drop the AWP. Swinging for Flames, gets down, Tessus Tech 9 gets the pick back, the follow-up, and that might be why they went for the half-buy. Cadian not caught, boost has been, burst through, it's a little bit risky, but the bomb gets dropped for it. Now FiKu strikes on Shush, and it all falls apart for Heroic.
Nexus the only one that's got utility to hold down B.
Molotov at the feet of the fire. Yabby swings, gets killed off. Second player waiting for him to swing forward. He's trying to bait them. Smokes in. It's in with the fire. 20 seconds. Rogue going to make that move. And FiKu continues to hold quads down with a trade. Nexa watching the outside of the site. Kanian dropping in. 4 on 3 for OG. Bomb's got to get planted. And Stown playing so close to CT contact. Needs to get something out of this. Smoke's about to clear. But Dexter drops. Stown and Tessus provide backup to their veteran. And NeoFrag is left alone.
Oh my goodness, when that smoke starts to clear, you start favoring the CTs. You think that they're going to be able to have the counteraction. What a crossfire that is. And now NeoFrag's even being watched. Does isolate the first, doesn't have a smoke for the bomb though.
Heroic. Move in, Flames caught off by Tessus. Very fast out the gate off the back of the round starting. NeoFrag locks out 2, Stown with the trade, but a 3v2 for Heroic. Forcing out a smoke used from the back lines. Know that Nexa must be there. Re-smoke on from Stown to buy some cover. Flashes in. Get that bomb across. Get it planted.
Oh, Cadian drops immediately, and even Stown's taking a lot of damage. Can't get out of there. See the HE placement in with the incendiaries just enough.
Nice angle for the AK. Smokes onto his position with flashes to support. Nade on. Nice damage being done. Dexter with a swing. Catches one player off the CT spawn. Double up. Triple spray. Quadra game with the taps. And nothing is found on the half-buy. Heroic, we're feeling like we're going to challenge so early, putting a lot of flashbangs out here. Swing forward for Tessus, doesn't get anything. NeoFrag with a double instead. Rips apart the first contact. Heroic down to 3 men. FiKu forced back. Spray lines up 2, only gets 1. Shush with a responsive, a potential recovery as he doubles it up and the bomb gets planted.
He needs help from Cadian, who's actually going to aggress rather than fall back.
Ah, but he sees them both, can't line up the spray back, and Shush on 5 HP won't last long. Checking the backside, particularly seeing one. FiKu unawares of. Nice nade on Shush, that's to set up the kill pretty nicely. Haven't accounted for quad once again. They get that trade, but Nexa so quick to get the advantage back for OG. 4 on 3 for the CT side. Molotov sent, nades on site, should be evaded by the majority of T-side players. Bomb trying to commit, but all the CTs are up here now.
They might even try and hunt in before that bomb gets planted. As soon as they hear that bomb going down, they can try the retake.
Flash is keeping the T-side players blind. Heroic need to be gifted a lifeline here. Tessus has seen one of the headshot angle. Nexus swings out, flash supported, kills off Yabby. Tessus down, and Cadian tapped up by NeoFrag. It's 16-14 for OG as they send us to map 3.
My goodness, what a resurgence that was coming through from OG when you consider the fact that it was a 9-13 deficit.
Nexa wrapping around the corner here into the short position. It's Flames that leads the charge. Shush stands back behind bench. Going to look on towards the CT side. C2, tap them back. Just suppress them at this stage. Do some damage. Keep them on their toes, but also keep them nervous and on the back foot here. Flames swings out, gets his kill. Shush responds. Tessus makes his way out. Cadian up at the apartment. Struggles to get his kills, but Shush still holds the back. In with a triple. Dexter now last man standing up against 2. Caught on the reload. It's a quadra for Shush as he silences OG. And Yabby gets caught off guard for it. Cadian does get the re-aggressing CT, so 4 on 4.
Tessus trying to see if he can farm up some money. Good trick and discipline. How many is he going to get out of this one? All 3, making a 4th. No, Stown. Get as much out of it as possible. And it's pacey. You can already see the smokes going down towards market. They're going to go with this.
Fast down, FiKu might feel the pressure, so might NeoFrag, but FiKu, as great as he was on the B side defensive over on Vertigo, it will carry forward here on Mirage. Tessus does trade his backup though. He's on 1 HP, so the HP bars definitely favour the OG side. Back up on the way in from the short control for the T. Shush making his way inbound. NeoFrag pressure to Shush, gets that kill.
And that's just poor map coverage coming through for OG. No one watching out from the top of connector. Shush should have no way of walking forward into that. Flames is doing his best to recover the round, but even a duel onto Tessas you thought was going to be won is not the case at all. What a bonus round this has turned out to be from Heroic. There's no room here for Dexter.
Meanwhile, near frag. Players to make their way in from underpass. He gets that opening start.
Try and put some pressure down onto mid. You can see the way that Dexter's still holding super aggressively, looking up to that top mid portion. Finally, there's enough nades to be able to force him back. Shush looking up to window, into short, and now trying to see if he can walk in con.
Smoke's being sent over towards the A side to try and work their way in from mid. Yabby out from ramp, domed in by Dexter immediately. And there should be no further options for Tessas and Cadian. Tessas not detected by Neofrag yet. He's going to look out for the pass, so he's a dead man. So 1-on-5 for the AWP, and what would be the perfect round for OG. Forcing Neofrag out, spray transfer. Didn't expect Shush to be the second man in from short, so 4-on-4. But Flames looking to lean forward from Connector himself, looks back towards the site and focuses entirely on the site defensive, as does Dexter and Fiku. The AWP frag, Shush.
As of right now, Cadian's going to try and get the walk forward, but they've got to put pressure onto him.
To force him out now. He goes for the swing anyway. Molotov comes in from the teammates down there to cut the rotations. Very awkward spray against Dexter, but now to focus in on Fiku and Flames. Pressure against him in 1-on-3. Evades that nade just about. Headshot won't get gained. Fiku with a triple. A nice lockout defense. Half invest here for Heroic. Another rush out towards the B side perhaps. Quick plays up from them. Dexter's AWP going to be first to receive him. Incendiary sent. Leg shot on Cadian allows him to burn alive. But he doesn't hit any more than that, and flanked in by Shush will get the kill. Fiku doubles up. Neofrag holds his own. Fiku can't quite get Yabby. Neofrag backside taps up. Doesn't quite get Yabby, still somehow alive. Looking for the bomb plant. AWP lands on Flames. It's a 1-on-1 here.
Oh, this is winnable. And it's how long he has the patience of holding down the marker position. Getting the bomb plant in will be the extra cash injection.
Orpin, jump face, seeing the M4. Doesn't take a shot back for Nexa. The nade's perfect, though. That was great placement. Smart call. Smart call. Molotov's coming instead. A player out from ladder room might be a bit of a concern. Instead, it's rotations in towards the short control, and they have no idea. The info was not called in from Neofrag to Fiku, so Fiku, a dead man, looking the wrong way. Down into connector, deals with Neofrag on a rotate. Didn't see Flames, now he does. Flames gets the trade. The bomb will commit and will get planted. Flames posted on rotates if necessary, but they're watching for the AWP pick. The flashes come in, and Cadian gets an easy shot. Nexa, good counter flash from Flames, gets the pick alongside Flames' support to get Shush out, and that's a 3-for-1 trade by OG. Smokes in, Cadian watching with the AWP. Tessas, Molotov sent, flashes do go over. Cadian with the kill. Tessas giving up a decent kill of his own right. Fiku responds back in kind. 10 seconds, he's got to go for these picks back, Cadian. SS, smoke and flash. Inbound, Nexa sees one outside of Palace, but Yabby caught looking the wrong way. Trying to get down the ladder. Nades up from the man. Shush will take some damage, but will get the kill for his team. Flames also tag low, and Tessas makes his way out ahead with a deagle. That's risky, and it doesn't pay off in whole.
Hey, even that boost up coming through from Ticket's doing quite a bit of damage. Now the aggressive approach towards Connector is back to a 2v2.
Alien's on the rotate towards Connector himself. We're going to try to join Shush. Both players extremely low HP here for Heroic. Shush waiting. Smokes down on the defuse. Beaky will tap it once, forced to spray out. And there's the kill on Cadian. They think they might have it. They think they might have it whole. Swing out. AWP watching. Shush is dealt with. And OG flying 5. Oh, Hero. It's a little setup here for Heroic. A quick Tessas will make his way in for another rush tactic. I mean, they had this work pretty well when they had the half-buy. And there goes the kill for Stown on Fiku. Tessas drops in his place. Neofrag dink to 25. And that bomb isn't even making its way towards the B side. They were going to try to pull a fake out towards A. Shush is caught with it, but now they've got the B control. The bomb's got to commit. It's going to take some time to get here.
And the concern now is, has any of the CTs gone towards underpass? Stown getting aggressive onto Neofrag. This should be an easy pick.
There it is, 3-on-3.
Tries to get faked. They're trying to see if they can draw some fights out into the open, actually. They're going to get it down the second time.
Waiting for Flames. He checks that corner, but the AK does one better. Dexter expecting aggressive fights, but if Heroic don't take any, then they just stall the time right here. And with how slow Dexter and Nexa are about making their way into the site, Might be the right call. Nexa leaning in, swing out. Dexter puts him away. Yabby, another good kill to his name. The reload's forced out, but Cadian has his back. Maze being sent out will certainly indicate there's a player back here. Shush starts creeping around himself, thinking about the backstab, jump face, looks in. Flames can't hit the Deagle shots. 15 seconds for the bomb to commit, though. It's up there towards the short position. Testis is backstab alongside Cadian. Deals with NeoFrag and Fiku. The bomb will get planted a little bit too close for my comfort, but it is a round that should go for Heroic anyway.
Just sit. Just sit. That's all I can say about that one. Dexter getting so much pressure everywhere. What a round.
What could possibly be in store for the second half, we'll find out in a short few moments because we're going straight in for the rush. Flash is in, one player seen towards CT. Shush will chase him down, win the fight against Nexa immediately. Flames catches Shush, looks in against the main T side. Force does double up against Down next and looks to swing in over towards default. Shots from Cadian, ringing out. Flames isolates one but loses that fight. 3-on-3 situation. Flash against Dexter will not buy enough room to get the bomb plant just yet. Plant down, NeoFrag will not swing to deny, neither will Fiku. It's a retake now with Dexter rotating in from short.
Oh, Yabby's already here to the marker. Smoke's going to start to clear out towards
Lovely.
short. Dexter's going to fall as well. And now Fiku, the last one left, up here towards CT Spawn. Yabby around the smoke. Fiku to be able to drop one and the second, turn it into a clutch, but not all the way. Cadian to shut it down at a 10-5 half.
USP spotted on Dexter's part. OG quick into the B site. Yabby trying to evade those flashes. Though there can only be two in play. Get a headshot on NeoFrag. Tesses looks to the back lines as backup starts to arrive. Inbound from short out towards market. Tesses, that's crispy. Yabby gets one more to add to the tally. Look for the triple. Not quite landing it. Shush falls to Nexa. P250 of Dexter trying to get involved. Finally gets Yabby to a 2-on-2. But now they've been locked into a corner. In from short. One man engages. Dexter looking for another. Cadian with a kill. Now returned in by Nexa's part. A triple up with Stown creeping in closer and closer. Nexa going to check it, but Stown wins the fight. The fortunate thing is no one's on the B site for Heroic.
And once this smoke starts to clear at top of connector, they can start to spam forward. Try and put pressure on.
Yeah, smoke cleared a little bit too late though. Fiku is caught quick switching, but Cadian still killed off on that SMG as Stown falls the same. So bomb plant 5-on-3. Heroic have to save. So focused on mid, so focused on A. You can start to see the walkout with Dexter leading the charge for OG. The spray from NeoFrag finds Down.
And this should be a 6th round already locked in for OG. Opening man advantage towards connector and the walkout B. The round's finished.
I don't know why they aren't placing players up on the B site for Heroic. Seems like a little bit of a backward strategy. At least Cadian gets it to a 4-on-4, so the retake might be on. He's got to get a player in a ladder room, and Next almost whiffs the entire spray. Making that noise of the SMG will cut the rotation of one Dexter. Tesses lines up only one. Stown on the backside gets his kill. One more player on the site itself, and Stown continues to fight. Draw attention towards bench. NeoFrag damaged up against Stown here, being flanked in by Shush on the site. 18 seconds. That bomb yet to commit. Stown ends up with a double at low HP. Cadian is fragged up, and now Nexa involved. Shush backside 1v1 gets Dexter. Now looks for Nexa. 8 seconds, and he's caught the headshot. Fiku tagged up on an aid to the Incendiary as Molotov. Gonna try for Shush out. Sees them, taps up, gets away alive. Only barely. Flashes in against them as they try to go for those wall bangs, evading the ire of the T-sprays and looking for NeoFrag first, but NeoFrag picks up that kill, opens up the A sites.
So much util, and now Flames, the one that was lurking up towards top mid, gets caught. Stown catches Dexter towards the top of Tetris.
Connector's going to be the big concern. The bomb's open also towards Ramp. Nexa watching, swing, spray. One CT on site, Cadian with a wide face, and Nexa brings it to a 3-on-3 in from Palace. They're going to make their move. Tesses kill. Fiku frags back down with a defuse kit. Can't get the kill in Connector, and at this point they're out of time. OG hold the line. Heroic can't connect 14. Sprays through from NeoFrag, trying to catch individuals in that mid-control. Heavy stacking, of course, from the CTs. Dexter hasn't seen it. Molotov ready to go out as Tesses makes the move in, and Dexter hits his shots. Cadian's AK does get a kill, but doesn't do much more than that.
And rotated forward towards A. This is a really good read and information play from Heroic.
Miku lines up two, only gets one. Tesses gets an instant response, and he hasn't moved from there. Flames knows it. Leg shot against him. Molotov and the HE should get the kill eventually. And indeed, he'll drop with NeoFrag finding Stown. Cadian, center of the A site. Backstab in from Yabby out the apartments. Cadian with basically all to do. His teammate's going to get here far too late. And Flames leans in from Tetris. Sprays awkward. Kills found. Dexter tagged up. Backup is also inbound from connector control for the T side. And Nexa will catch Cadian making the one mistake that will cost him. Yabby has taken that chance to make his way all the way back here. 1-on-3. Bomb could go down in the open. Utility sent. Orpa Court turns in at the right time, and Dexter. SS leaning forward. How far forward?
Well, this could be the punishment. This is a good crosshair placement coming through from Fiku, who deals with TeSeS after Cadian got them the opening man advantage.
Heroic are throwing this round away. Shush needs to get Neo frag next. He's such low HP. Surely it must be an easy affair. The kill is found, but Flame still strikes up towards top mid. Shush caught overly aggressive, this time forced out by OG. But now Cadian and Yabi with it all to do on their lonesome. 2v3. And they go towards the A site where Cadian stands. 20 seconds, spotted, sprayed back through the ticket booth. 48 HP for him, the Molotov sent, should drive him away. And a smoke in to try and indicate that there's something going on out towards the site. TeSeS allowed the double up as a result. Flames and Nexa dropping the bomb. Rotations better be thick and fast because Dexter's involved with a trade, but Shush responds to Fiku the same.
And now things start getting completely out of order. Have to kind of keep fighting and even stand with that AWP. Has been able to do some damage onto Neofrag, get that leg shot through. Does get caught in the process, but it seems like a save. I'm surprised about this. I thought there'd be more counteraction to go for it.
Now, Dexter's too low HP, relied on Neofrag to do all the work, but got legged in connector, and so there's no choice but to hold on to it for OG. AWP of Cadian with Shush posted, another set piece ready to go, but it's going to be the full-on set piece. The smoke's coming in, no incendiaries to block. Flashbang turned away from Shush, going to get caught off. So overly aggressive from Heroic. I think they've got to fall back to the site unless Cadian comes up with something massive. Only one. Nexa trades it. It's a 2-for-1 that favors the tease here, but TeSeS looking for a way back. Sprays Dexter to 14, Stowns off, gets Neofrag to 3-on-3.
Now they've got to try and think about getting that bomb plant. They've been able to force a lot of utility forward. They haven't taken the fight onto the AWP towards jungle yet. The bomb gets dropped in the open.
Now to a 2-on-3. Fiku, high HP. Dexter, 14 points of health to his name. Fiku's caught. Yabi gets it, and TeSeS closes down Dexter. Gets down, up with the AWP. Flashed off, smoked away. Cadian's AWP. Similar story, but has an angle to the right, which Nexa peeks into. That's 1 out of 5 for Heroic.
And now you can start seeing the B-pop come into the fold. TeSeS with that flash, jump spot completely. And you could see Heroic starting to take map control towards top mid.
TeSeS has seen him smoke down the pillar. Nades up, should do some damage. Quite a lot of it as well. Posted ready with the AK, backups on the way in. Fiku's seen, spray up, headshot, bomb drop, trio frag dealt with by Yabi. 2 left standing, Flames is left standing, and Heroic might just flawless their way into the legend stage above OG. Flames will get caught, catches Cadian with a headshot, but now needs 4 more, has the time to play with, could try and isolate them, but they're staying so hidden, so far away from his position. With that bomb in the center of the site, he does catch TeSeS for damage, but not the kill, and I think from there, Heroic should shut it down.
Yeah, but he's got the perfect crossfire. So for the AWP, even Shush has been able to get into the aggressive backstab outside of market. Flames is going to do his best, but his best is not enough. 16-13, you can see what it means to them. The job is done. Heroic are going to the legend stage directly once again.
That should not have been that close, but it is, as you say, the job done for the Danes. Another legend stage for them. OG can progress the challenges.